Hi everyone, so today we're gonna go over some examples on how to simplify expressions. Hopefully these problems is gonna help you with the first part of the project. So let's look at this expression. We have to simplify 5 to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 9, everything over 5 squared, and this is the whole thing to the power of 3. So first we're going to start by simplifying the numerator. If we have a multiplication of the same base like we do in this example, all we have to do is keep the base and add the exponents. So 3 plus 9 gives you 12 and my base is 5. The denominator will stay the same. I haven't done anything to it, and this is to the power of 3. Next, we're going to use the quotient rule because we have division of the same base. I'm going to keep the base 5 and I'm going to subtract the exponents. 12 minus 2 gives you 10. So we're going to have 5 to the power of 10, everything to the power of 3. And last step, I'm going to use the power of a power rule. I have the same base, I'm going to keep the base, I just need to multiply the exponents. 10 times 3 gives you 30. So my final answer will be 5 to the power of 30. Let's move on to the example number 2. We have x to the power of negative 8 times x to the power of 4 times parentheses x over y, close the parentheses, square. So let's go ahead and simplify this. Because I have multiplication of the same base, I can use the product rule. So I'm going to keep the base x and I'm going to add the exponents. Negative 8 plus 4 gives you negative 4. Here I have x over y, everything square. I can distribute these two to the power of the numerator and to the power of denominator. Here we have a 1, which you don't see it, so 1 times 2 gives you 2, that's why I have here x squared. And here we have y squared because I have a 1 here as well, and 1 times 2 gives you 2. Next I'm going to write this over 1 because we have a fraction here, so let's make this a fraction as well. So then we have to multiply x to the power of negative 4 times x squared and 1 times y squared gives you y squared. When you multiply a fraction, you multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with denominator. So we can simplify this further because I have multiplication of the same base, which is x. I'm going to keep the base and add the exponents. So negative 4 plus 2 gives you negative 2 over y squared. I'm just bringing y squared over. Now we cannot have a negative exponent, so to make this a positive exponent I just have to put it in the bottom of a fraction. So my answer will be 1 over x squared y squared. If you have a negative exponent in the bottom, you can move it in the top and make it a positive exponent. For the last example, we have 3 to the power of 11 times 3 to the power of negative 4 over 3 squared, everything to the power of 3. So let's begin by simplifying the numerator. Because we have multiplication of the same base, I'm going to keep the base 3 and add the exponents. 11 plus negative 4 is equal to 7. At the bottom, I'm going to use the power of a power rule. So I'm going to keep the base 3 and multiply the powers. 2 times 3 gives you 6. And last, we have to use the quotient rule. Because I have division of the same base, I'm going to keep the base, which is 3, and I'm going to subtract the exponents. 7 minus 6 gives you 1, or just 3, because you don't need to put the 1.